Welcome to this episode of the Political Rant with me, the voice right here on Ghana Sem TV. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on the notification so that anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, you'll be notified. There is fire on the mountain. Rumor has it that the internal conflicts have started in the NDC.
And right, you know, you seem to see a Unison Ketwa. Yes, your Mahama, Pesor Day for a age, Bawah Mutari, Echo Foreign Affairs. Okudzeto to say Honope.
Ablakwa so Honope.
A Hona Ablakwa so Ope. I make us saying to question. And Yasam Kitu, Motion Diary. Yes, he had no education was one pay.
That was one pay.
I will pay. Foreign Affairs. I want to know Mama so.
I don't know play more yare.
I reserve Eddie Ama, Joyce Bawah Mutari. And to question so.
Who appointed Biaba, Oko and
The party in power. You know, power is very tricky. And power is like akpeteshi, alcohol. When you drink it, you'll be drunk. That is what power is about. Now, what is the issue? John Mahama, His Excellency, has started his appointment. And we are told the reason why some of the very portfolios are delaying is because of some internal contentions in the NDC. Ghanaians have been asking some question. Ghanaians have been asking that if nothing at all, one of the ministries that they were expecting His Excellency John Mahama to appoint somebody as soon as possible is the Ministry of Education. Because the work at the Ministry of Education, it is so much, it's so huge, and is one of the most critical ministries that needs a substantive minister in the shortest possible time. Shortest possible time. The reason is that this very January, most schools are resuming from primaries to secondary schools to tertiaries. And most of these schools that are resuming yet they do not know what fate bewaits them or awaits them. Because there has been a change of government, and the new government has promised reset. Reset coming with new ideologies. So most of the schools don't know if they are going left or they are going right, because there is no substantive minister, and as there has not been a clear cut-out policy put out by the current government of John Mahama as to what they should do. So they've been waiting. Their fate is in limbo. And it's for that reason a Minister of Education at this time should actually be even one of the first appointments John Mahama, His Excellency, should make, not even Attorney General or Minister of Justice. Now, why is there a delay in the appointment of the substantive Minister of Education? It is because of the internal conflict in the NDC. One of the people we are told that has been tipped off to become Minister of Education is Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, the MP for North Tongue in the Volta region. He is the one that many people, even before the election, the people were saying that if Mahama should win there, Okudzeto is going to be Minister of Education. And because Okudzeto has already been a Deputy Minister of the Education Ministry under Prof. Nana Jane, right? So people feel and think that Okudzeto has some expertise when it comes to the education. He knows what they left behind. Then he will see what they are coming to miss, and then he will be able to maybe frame policy towards where the nation should head in terms of our education. Now, it so happens that rumors that we are hearing from the corridors of authority and power are telling us that Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa does not want to go to the education ministry. And why doesn't Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa want to go to the education ministry? Now, let me tell you his own reasons, and then I'll tell you my reasons that I believe are the point on which why Honorable is running away from the education job. Now, the reasons of Honorable Okudzeto. Honorable Okudzeto has served on as a ranking member on the Ministry for Foreign Affairs for 2 terms. 8 years of Akufo-Addo, he has been on a ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee. And it is because of that privilege that he had a lot of information about the travels of President Akufo-Addo And he used to bring out, he was fighting president, that president is not using the national jet, he's using a private jet, and he was saying President Akufo-Addo is here, he is there, and that. It was because of his job on the Foreign Affairs Committee of Parliament. Now, Honorable Okudzeto's eyes are all set on the Foreign Affairs Ministry. He believes that if there should be any portfolio that suits him, anywhere, the place he wants to serve Mother Ghana in the 4 years of John Mahama is at the Foreign Ministry. And Foreign Ministry is very lucrative because under the Foreign Ministry, you get to meet more heads of state, you travel a lot, and all those things, all the embassies and you direct all those things. So Foreign Affairs is very, very, very critical and important. Another reason that Okudzeto wants to be there is also that when you are on the Foreign Affairs, you meet people and you make a name for yourself. You get the chance not to really work directly under a place where Ghanaians will always constantly be coming at you. Over the past 8 years, the only time so far that Foreign Affairs has so far come into the limelight was when there was this proposal to increase the price of a passport application. That has been the only time. As for the rest, Ghanaians don't really look at that ministry, and whether you are effective or not, they will not really be able to measure you at the Foreign Ministry.
So Ablakwa actually does not want education. He wants to go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, where he has been ranking for 2 terms and prepared himself for the Foreign Affairs position. He is completely aghast with discontent that Joyce Bawah may be getting Foreign Affairs instead of him. He is completely unhappy because Joyce Bawah is his good friend and he had sort of helped her in politics. When he was deputy at education, she was deputy at transport. Joyce didn't say much when he was deputy at transport. I don't think she ever granted an interview. I didn't hear it, but maybe she did. So this is what is happening. So when I see Okudzeto's photograph, the reason why I'm smiling is not because of the education or what I'm coming to discuss on education, but it's about his verve, his steadfastness towards Ministry of Foreign Affairs. That's what he wants. That's what he has been ranking on. That's what he has been looking at. That's what he has been exposing the Akufo-Addo government on. You saw one of the last famous videos. In fact, the last 2 famous videos were both with women. Rebecca Akufo-Addo's video about her discontent with the speaker, and Shelley Ayokor-Botche's video shouting on Ablakwa about something. I don't know whether you remember that. He was shouting on Ablakwa about something. He was shouting on him about something. It's about foreign affairs, you know. So Ablakwa wants to be Minister of Foreign Affairs. He doesn't want to be Minister of Education, but anyone who becomes Minister of Education is going to have a very difficult time because it's a lot of work there. And I don't even know whether we should still keep it as a Ministry of Education like that, to have the minister. Show me one Minister of Education in Ghana who won. You can never win with education. If you win with free SHS, you will lose with the food. If you win free SHS and win the food, you will lose the universities. You will lose Polytechnic. You will lose TEHU. You will lose GES, teacher training. It's such a humongous ministry. There are only 2 ministries in Ghana that, from my reckoning and from the little experience I have, you can win with actual industry players. What do I mean? Education and agric. You can win with industry players. In agric, if you have a farmer, the one who is an agriculture business person, you are very likely to win with him. Other ministries, you can't do that. You put health, a doctor at health is always in trouble. You put a military man at defense, he's in trouble. You put a policeman at interior, he's in trouble. All of that. But here, you can have experts. Education is one of those places you can have an expert win. Osaya Oduchum did a fantastic job. Yes, the party lost. They lost by 100%. Yes, but Osaya Oduchum has been the best education minister for a long time. Why was Osaya Oduchum a good minister? Because he himself is an educationist. He's a teacher. Education is one of the few places you can have that. So Osaya Oduchum goes to a classroom. The teacher.
So that is where Okudzeto Ablakwa wants to go. My reason why I believe Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa is avoiding this whole Minister of Education appointment is that, look, so far over the past 8 years, we've had some of the most brilliant brains this nation has ever had man the Ministry of Education. And at the Ministry of Education, if you are good or you are bad, you'll be exposed. If you are incompetent, one of the ministries that will expose your incompetency is the Ministry of Education. You cannot hide. The reason you cannot hide is because there are a lot of associations that work directly with the Ministry of Education, and there are a lot of think tanks that are concerned about what the education sector is and is becoming. And every point in time, every step of the way, these people are going to be granting interviews and they are going to be exposing you. And it's for that reason that Akufo-Addo, our former president, made sure that the people who will man the Ministry of Education were people who were very rigid and who could think outside the box. Number one, Matthew Poku Prempe, first year of Akufo-Addo, he says implement free senior high school. 300,000 students, they go in. You have to navigate all that. You have to navigate the, how do you call it? The double, there is a word for it. The double shift where people go one time, other people are in the house, then they go the green and gold track and all those things. They are all at the Ministry of Education. And better. It is not easy. Then you have to deal with UTAG, the lecturers, and all TEU and the rest. So if you are not a good negotiator, if you don't have the competency, you cannot go to the Ministry of Education. Then the second person who also took after Napo is Dr. Educhum. And this might be up for debate, but I believe Dr. Educhum so far has been the best Minister of Education in the Fourth Republic. When you see the kind of transformation he brought to the ministry and to our education sector, the projects that he brought forward, how he thinks that government institutions, government schools should look and all those things, the way they should change the colors and the uniform. He is an educationist, so he was just a natural on the job. He goes to a class, they say, where's the teacher? The teacher is all around. What subject is it? He says science. What under science? They say, oh, the states of matter, solid, gas, liquid. He takes the textbook and he starts teaching. That is Dr. Educhum for you. This is the shoe Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa is expected to fill. And you see, it's a big shoe that his foot will not fit in. So it is just normal that he starts giving excuses and starts to run away from the education ministry. Now, if it is that Okudzeto Ablakwa is honorable, says that he cannot be at the Ministry of Education, then why is John Mahama, the president, not just giving him a foreign affairs job? It's because, unfortunately for Okudzeto Ablakwa, John Mahama has reserved the foreign affairs position for a favorite of his. And it is none other than the niece of John Dramani Mahama, who happens to be, Joyce Bawah. Joyce Bawah, the niece of John Mahama, is the one His Excellency John Mahama wants to be his foreign minister. It's a good job, it's a suitable job, it's a juicy job, and John Mahama wants to reserve it for family. Okudzeto is not family. And so that is bringing a lot of back and forth in the NDC, and we still look to see what will happen in the next days, but it's most likely that the stance of His Excellency John Mahama will not change. Joyce Bawah will be appointed foreign minister, and Okudzeto will be forced to go to the education ministry. As to whether Okudzeto will make it at the education ministry or not, the coming months, the coming years will tell. This has been the Political Rant with me, The Voice, right here on Ghana Nsem TV. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on the notification that anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, you will be notified. Until then, bye bye. See you in the next one. Cheers.